My wife said that marrying me was a mistake. She freaked out and went desperate when I walked away and filed for divorce for real. I am the primary breadwinner in the house as she is a Sachm. It was her choice not to go back to work. For the last year and a half, we have been having arguments about 1 to 2 times a month. To be clear, I do help out with our daughter. I clean, cook, and am involved with both of them. The first time she said she wanted a divorce was when we got into an argument when my sister called and asked if she could stay with us for a bit as she was having relationship problems. I said she could, and my wife was not happy about that. I pointed out that her friend stayed with us a couple of months prior for 5 weeks and didn't do anything around the house. She was a stranger to me and my daughter, while my sister is lovely and has a great relationship with our daughter. She ended up staying with us for a week, helping out around the house, cooking, cleaning, and watching our daughter when needed. I thought we both forgave each other and moved on. The fights are usually over something small. 90% are not started by me. I have suggested therapy and counseling, but she always said we never needed it. Well, I had it last night. She picked a fight saying I was spending too much time at work, and that she feels abandoned, and that I'm not a good father. Ended her rant with, I want a divorce. I stood up and told her that the only reason I work so much is because she can't stop spending my money on things we don't need or use. She refused to get a job or go to school to help her out. I provide for the family. I'm always at her important dates, functions, doctor's appointments, anything she needs. I don't want this anymore. I'll have my lawyer send her the papers when she writes it up. I got my daughter's things and left with her to my sister's. It has been 2 days, and she keeps calling and texting saying she is sorry, she misses me, and that she didn't mean it. Update. I decided that I had to make sure she knew how serious I was. We sat down, and I flat out told her that I couldn't do this anymore. The fighting and threat of divorce have to stop. She agreed and said she would not say it. I told her that the next time it was thrown out, it would be the last time. We agreed to go to couples therapy. It was eye-opening. Things were said, feelings were brought up, and outside professional views helped us understand the other better. After a few sessions, I thought we were doing better. She started to apply herself more. She looked and obtained a job, made some friends, and got a hobby. That was until an argument started because we had plans regarding our daughter that she overlooked and couldn't cancel the other plans she had made with some new co-workers. At what I considered the end of the argument, she said under her breath, I knew marrying you was a mistake. I looked at her, and the thing I remember most is how I did not recognize the woman that was standing there. She looked different in my eyes. I didn't know who the woman in front of me was. I asked her to repeat herself. She said, I should have divorced you years ago. I walked away and took my daughter. She freaked out and asked what I was doing. I explained to her that I had warned her. She was refusing to let go of my clothes and went desperate, saying that she would unalive herself if I go. I did not bother to look at her and drove away. I ended up filing for legal separation. Under the terms we both signed was something along the lines of, while separated, we are still legally married and will not get involved with anyone during this period. One day, when I had my daughter, I needed my wife to take her. I let her know a week before, and she agreed. The morning of at 7:30, I went to drop her off at the house and noticed an unfamiliar car in the driveway. I go ring the doorbell and wait with my daughter when a shirtless man about 20 opens the door and asks, who am I and what I want? I asked for my wife. He calls her, and she comes around the corner in a robe, and her fave goes from curious, shocked, horrified, sad. Needless to say, in 3 months when the legal separation ends, I'm filing